any of you long-termers that might be walking dogs long-term, I'm going to teach people how to use these and what they are. Be not scared. They do not hurt. So after, we can all put it on our arm and just feel that it doesn't hurt. But when I see a dog with a very experienced person, I don't even want her to walk down this hill. And I have heard that Dakota has, somebody fell, right? This is not okay. Also, I'm 53 years old. I mean, I already probably wouldn't want to adopt a dog that's gonna pull my arm off. I mean, I think a lot of people that aren't, you know, big, muscly, strong people are gonna say no to a dog like this because it's too much. It's too much. We hear that all the time. So let's just walk for the group. So I want you guys to watch Dakota, watch his body language on this collar and halter, harness, sorry. So the dog is on a harness, and also for safety, a slip lead around the neck, okay? And we're gonna try to walk, and you do not have to go down the hill. Now, just over here, and you can see the pulling on the arm. I mean, it would be exhausting, right? By the way, if your dog is being great, you can walk back and forth. You don't have to, you know, if you feel like taking a little, okay, good. See how she has no control, right? A beginning volunteer, it limits the dog. No one's gonna be able to take that dog out. Okay, go, no, go a little bit more this way.
He's a really good dog.
Pulling, pulling, pulling. Now look at the body language, okay? I want you guys to observe the dog's body. What do you see in the dog? Happy, sad, it doesn't matter if your terms are right. Happy, sad, stress.
He's excited, seems excited to me.
Excited. Stressed? Okay, I do not see stress. I see I want to play, let me at him. Now, that could mean, if he got up to this one, it could mean a dog fight. So maybe that's what you're seeing, because yes, there could be a big moment of reactivity, but I don't see it because he's stressed. I see it that I want to play so badly, but I might get up to this dog and have to kill it. We don't know. So, but what I want you to notice the most is that when I put this on, you're probably not going to see a whole lot of difference. You'll just see a handler that's able to walk the dog. If we put this on and the dog pees himself, flips over, defecates, and yelps, then A, you're using it incorrectly, or B, it's the wrong collar. So we leave the slip on, and we have two leads, and if it stresses him out or makes him more reactive, we just go right to the slip, and maybe this is for another day. You can also, these aren't sharp, they're rounded, okay? And this is for Randy and Jamila. It would be my goal to see no dogs pulling, because it makes people want to take them out more, okay? So and for you guys in the future, wanting to come and walk, it's a good tool. We are gonna have a class on these, so if you wanna get skilled in using one and not come, oh my gosh, I walked 3 dogs today and I can't walk after it, you might wanna take the class in how to use one. So with Dakota, I already know Dakota. I met Dakota last week. I worked Dakota on a prong so I can go a little quicker with it. But what I like to do is I like to see if the dog can thread his own head. Take a cookie through there. So I'm feeding the dog a cookie. Cookie. I kind of call that thread the head. And he can see the collar, smell it, hear that it makes a noise, which is sometimes a good step. And we call that desensitization. It's just a big word for gradually exposing the dog slowly to something that's metal and looks like teeth. No, he goes, I don't want it. I don't want it. Okay, he wants the other dog. And I already, hi Dakota. Hi Dakota. Hi Dakota. Hi. Yes. So, yes. Yes, good. So it's way too big. So I know how to size it, and part of what we would do in the class is teach you how to. And we are going to move. We're going to go on a walk in a minute. We just want to get everybody set up to have a better walk and not a walk where your arms are going to fall off. That looks pretty good. Does he have a sit? Oh, look at your sit. Yes.
He needs a treat then.
Yes. Also, a dog who knows sit and has had 1 million cookies for sit, if I ask him to sit, then all of his, right, good endorphins, oh, sit means cookie, it's good to ask him to sit probably before he put the collar on. Again, keep in mind, I've already desensitized him to it, so I'm going to do it a little faster today because I already know he's very good with the collar. Yes, boy. Yes, and I keep happy tones. I hook it up. And now,
We're going to take this.
and you can keep the slip. You can keep the slip. So we have the slip on just in case, and you stay behind at the end of the leash. You're not even, don't use it. I'm going to use it, and you keep up. Okay, let's walkies. So now when I walk, watch. How long was my training? 30 seconds? So in 30 seconds, we don't want to cross threshold, which I did. I'm bad. Okay. You want pee-pee? And I can take the slip. So, and I'm going to let you do it next. So the dynamic of the prong, Dakota kind of wants to stay behind me. I'm just tickling a little bit, right? If I feel like Dakota's going to pull, I just put a little pressure on the prong like that. A little pressure. That's good. Good, Dakota. Good, Dakota. Dakota, sit. Wow. Dakota. Heel. Yes, Dakota. No pulling at all. Okay? Now I'm going to give him back to you. This way. This way. So the only thing about the collar, Dakota, yes, is you have to keep the leash loose. So if you walk Dakota, everybody tell me, is my leash loose? Is my leash loose or tight? Loose. Is my leash loose or tight? No with the prong. If you walk a dog like this with the prong, he will become reactive. And this is why people say you can't use the collar, because nobody knows how. So it must be slack. You must have slack in the leash. And it takes a little time. You'll notice, oh my God, he's pulling. I lost the slack. If you lose the slack, you lunge forward and give a little pop. It's like a pop and release. Pop, release, pop, release. He doesn't even notice. Pop. Yay! With different dogs, we can even say pressure, 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 pressure. Yay! So I can teach the dog that a little bit of pressure means to look. You can use watch. You can use look at me. You can use Dakota. And you can also use pressure. It's simply another tool in the toolbox. So there's nothing wrong with pressure. Ma'am, loose leash and I will be your humble assistant. Now we're going to walk. 30 seconds of training, because it's not really training, and that's what we're going to learn. Let's go. We call it training. This is kind of like, yeah, and you just keep walking. The dog doesn't have to heel. I just don't want him to pull on you. Good. Keep a short leash. Shorten him in. Shorten him in. There you go. More of a heel. Shorten it and keep going. There you go. Now loosen it. There. So you'll notice when the leash gets tight, the body language stiffens up. You'll notice it. Good. Looser or pop. Pop the leash. Say, come near me. Come near my side. Pull the dog in and come.
Come here.
Yep. So you can do a little bit more bumps and walking. Like bump, bump, like that. Pop, pop, like that.
So when I pop it, do I and to give her more?
Yes.
give
You
her more
slack
leash?
it and like, come on, let's go. Like that. Like a nudge. And then go. Yep. And then go. And then try to loosen. Now to me, you pick a direction. So if this is not the direction you want, you turn, you say we're going back. And shorten the leash, but keep it loose. Yeah, and don't be scared to use it. A little more pop. The dog doesn't feel it. The dog is learning how to pull through. Good. Yep, keep going. And you can encourage Dakota. Good job.
Okay, so he's still learning to walk on this leash.
Yeah.
Collar.
He's what?
He's still learning
Yes,
to
he's
walk.
still learning. But see, if I take him, watch. I'm just a little bit more fast with my body. So I go, come on, let's go. So watch, you'll notice now he looks like he's been walking for a while because I want to go from here to that leaf. I'm going to that leaf. I want to take a right turn this way. Hey, woo, let's go. So I'm just more focused on going, you see? So I'm picking a direction and I'm going as opposed to letting Dakota lead me. There we go. Good, 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 good. Sit. Don't worry. No, they don't dig. And that's why after we're going to put the collar on because it doesn't hurt. He pulled right through you. That took a lot more pressure on his neck than giving him one little pop. If he's dragged, yeah, he doesn't even feel it. That's it. Yes. Until you get a response.
Okay.
See, if I do this, yes, good. I have to get a reaction. So if you're walking and you're going pop, 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 he's still going pop, because he has to go, yes, ma'am. We all have a yes, ma'am. Mom says, listen to me, and the kid says, no, I want to go over here and eat cake. It's like, that doesn't mean I did anything physical, but we need the kid's attention. And it's totally fair with a puller like that to say, hey, no pull. So just experiment with it. Keep the slip on, keep a slip, and let's play. You can put it up higher if you want, and don't see, he doesn't feel it at all. So in that case, you pull it again. Pop it, more of a pop. Pop, pop. There you go. Careful of getting too close. Okay. Good, so keep walking if you can. I'll take Lonnie back. Thank you so much. Any time you just say, take her back. Thank you. Okay, next. Now you guys are gonna walk and then we're gonna go on a group walk after everybody else goes. Very good. Oh, good. Can you go around to each person? Yay. And I don't mind the pulling here because it's a small dog. No big deal. It's when they're really big and really confident that they will pull someone over, get out on the street, someone's gonna drop the leash. So when I see that the benefits outweigh the harms, I will put on maybe a training collar. Excellent. And it does take skill. That's how you know it's not the tool. Do you know what I mean? It's not the tool, it's not magic. You still need to get the skills, but you won't hurt the dog.
There was one of those collars in there for sale, and I said, "Is this what you have?" I should give it to her.
Well,
but Kat said it wasn't the same.
Yeah, there's some that are made in China that are very sharp. They're kind of sawed off on the prong.
It didn't feel sharp to me.
Okay, so
I'm not certainly. I haven't been around that one.
This brand is Herm Springer. Like this dog, I'm not even training. Just I want her to feel that it's on because she's a serious puller. I mean, and she's a hound, so it's like, ah. Okay, awesome. Very good, you two. Do you feel okay about the level of pulling? Okay, and your turn. And you're welcome to come back towards the group with Dakota if you feel comfortable. And again, we can kind of work getting closer a little bit, getting a little bit closer, preparing our dog for possible introductions. She is super, super cute. I feel like somebody tried to train her, but maybe confused her, but she's trained, but not in the right way. Yeah, she climbs. Hey, what's going on? Yes. Very good job. Now, if you look at this body language here, it's a little worried. And even though she has the type of a tail that's like that, it's still her whole body. She's see, submissive. So she's worried in a submissive way. I don't feel like she's gonna bite someone worried because you can be the worried type that's given the whale eye. This is whale eye. Your dog, she's afraid but very submissive. So lots of treats. Did you guys get treats? Everybody get treats? Okay, did you walk yet? Okay, your turn to walk. Everybody's being great. And if you guys have been around for a while and you've done your sits and your downs, you're allowed to ask your dog to sit. Most of these dogs know sit, and we can talk about the hand signal. Excellent. And Nancy, sometimes what I do is she doesn't want food, and I don't know if she knows sit, but if I say sit with the food and she doesn't want the food, I'll just put a little bit of pressure. Hey, can we sit? Can we sit? And I get closer. Because the dog also has to learn, and I don't know the level of training, but if the dog, yeah, so then you wouldn't want to. If you know your dog knows sit and chooses not to, that's when you can apply a little bit of pressure. There's nothing wrong. It's like saying, "Hey, come here, honey, come here," and I grab his hand. I mean, it's fine.
I think even though she's small, I think she would benefit from she's a Polar.
Okay. So I can look if I have another one in my car.
She doesn't pull me down.
Yeah,
feel fine with her.
but definitely, and it's once it takes like one walk for them to like see the collar and jump up and down. They want to come out. And no, as long as they're under threshold, I like to say we should start a little further. But now that we're hanging out, look how close we can get, because now we're a pack. Now we're oriented as not strangers coming together, but we're oriented as a group of dogs who are already together, and now we're going out on a walk. Does everybody feel okay to go on a walk? Okay, so we're gonna do kind of like a follow the leader, and so we're gonna have Lolly start, and if you feel like you can't go fast enough, you just pull to the right. If someone's behind you and says passing, on your left, if you need to pass, you can pass. Just be very aware that when you pass the other dog, do not let your dog get to the other dog. Keep that distance, okay? And are you guys all okay going on a little loop? All right, let's go. Do you know the loop? Okay, let's go. We're walking. Look at this group of dogs. Do you feel good? Okay.
Now I usually would stop and make.
No problem. And the other thing about your dog does not have to heel. I mean, these dogs are in a box 23 hours a day, 23 hours and 50 minutes a day. They're in a box. Let them pull, right? When it's time to heel, we can heel. So, I mean, this walk is kind of for sniffing. Let them sniff, let them pee, let them pull. I don't care. And if you want to feel less pulling, then you can put a prong on so you just don't feel the pulling as much. But for me, I want to let them use their nose and smell. And look, we're side by side walking, which is what you're going to have to do. On dog assessments, this is excellent. And we go. Wonderful. And like even if you're not using the prong, it's less pressure. So you kind of can use it for training, but even if you just have it on, like with this one, she has no training, so I just have it on. Because this one's really strong. She is not pulling on me. I mean, I can really like almost walk her on a finger, because she kind of knows, oh, if I hit the end, I'm just not going to hit the end of that so hard that I'm going to pull you down. Stop for pee-pee, poo-poo. Uh-oh, I didn't bring bags. I didn't bring bags. I'm a bad trainer. Good. Wait up there, Allison. Wait up there. Let's everybody catch up, and then we'll go again. Okay, everybody stop about this distance. Yep. And then Allison, you're going to slalom all the way back to the end of the line. So keep your distance. And if you feel comfortable, you can just weave in and out of all of us all the way to the end of the line. And then we go again. This is one of the best exercises to prepare them for meeting their dog meetings. Good girl, look at you. Now that time she was on a loose leash. Yep. And if you feel your dog's gonna go over threshold, you just pull the other way. Just go the other way. Good, and you're gonna weave all the way to the end of the line, and then we have a new leader. Excellent. And you can say, good job, Dakota, good. If your dog is non-reactive or lets another dog pass, you can feed your dog. You can feed your dog at that moment. So this is more of a walking dynamic than it is a sit down stay. This is a really powerful, like, this is amazing that this many dogs. Okay, new leader, we go on. Here we go. Please bag the poo. If your dog poops, remember where it is. We got to come get it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about heel, like, unless we're really training. So there will be classes where it's great. It's okay.
She's pulling like crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Good girl. She's so pretty. Good. Oh, okay. Threshold, threshold. Yep, and when you get to the shade, we're going to stop, and you're going to weave all the way back. Okay, everybody stop. Give yourself some distance. We're going to weave. Nancy's now going to weave all the way back. You can come in front of us. And I'm going to be watching my own dog. I'm watching my own dog and maybe feeding. Good, good. Try, try. Yep, there you go. It's close, but we know they're non-reactive. That's pretty good. Yeah, that she's for sure a candidate for a prong. You see how she can't weave? Because if somebody's going to pull you off balance, you definitely need a stronger collar. It's not safe, right? So we look at, do the benefits outweigh the harms? And there's not many harms unless a dog is reactive, and they're happy to be out. Okay, ready? Onward. Oh, are you peeing? Oh, I'm so sorry. You can pee-pee. You can pee-pee. This one is so cute. I love it. Lani, good girl. We're going to jump the log. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Come on. Okay, go under. Excellent. I like to try all sorts of confidence building. Okay, good. Stop right there. Okay, space yourselves out. Space yourselves out. Okay, we weave. And remember, we're going to weave all the way back. And if you don't want to weave in and out, just walk straight. Here comes Dakota. Excellent. Look at that. Look at that. A+. Look at Dakota. Yay. Excellent. And see, his tail's still up. He's still happy. He's just not pulling. Much better. Okay, watch your threshold. Yes, it's just a normal part of the day. Very good. Good, yes, yes. Well, and the hardest, it's scary to be around other dogs because they're so wound up, they haven't seen another dog aside from between a bar, and they're all wound up, and it's a lot to be out loose with another dog. Okay, walk. Okay. We're making a circle. Circling. And we're going to go back through the shade because I like the shade. So make a big circle and we're going to go back. Anytime you want, you can feed your dog, praise your dog. There, this is excellent. I mean, really impressed. Okay, and now we're walking kind of head on. That's a whole nother challenge. Here we go head on. Leave some room. Good. Keep going till we're all straight in line. Okay, now I'm going to start weaving now. It's going to freak people out. Yep. Very good. I'm starting to weave now. I'm going now. Going to the end. Keep going. Yep. Now we're doing live weaving. We're doing live weaving. We're doing live weaving. Yep. Keep walking. Excellent. Now I'm at the end. Okay, who's first up there? Come back. Yep. Oh, we got magic diarrhea. What, the tree is pointed. Well, she's in the woods. We're pretty okay. Yep. I can come back.
If they wanted to test it, or
Ooh, no, nose to nose. I want you to so bad. On their, do you know, on their dog intros, do they go nose to nose?
I don't know.
Because they shouldn't be. I hate nose to nose. You can side by side walk in a line. I'm just really opposed to nose meetings. Yes. Oh, I didn't know if during the dog intros here, do they allow dogs to go nose to nose? Okay. Okay. Walk.
Do you think they want this to
Nah, no, we can throw it out. And as she's walking, we're going to walk. So now we're going to keep our line moving. And when you're in the front of the line, you start to weave next. Yep. Yay. Awesome. Over. Come on.
Let's go.
Good. Excellent, because it's a whole nother problem, right? Walking towards somebody. So keep your dog in, be ready for lunging, and try to keep moving. Excellent. Hey, look at everybody. Hi, Lolly. Hi, Lolly. Goodness, that was good. Yep, if you're not too tired, go for it. Ah, such a nice breeze. All right, I'm coming. Whenever you feel you're ready, you can turn around and walk back to the end if you still have enough energy. This is great because it's a lot of exposure in a different way, a different angle. I might choose to go around this tree, right? I might choose to stop my dog and pet my dog. Excellent. Very good. Excellent. Okay, if you guys still want to come, we're turning. Excellent. It's so nice in the shade. It's like a real obedience class. Very good. And see, we're getting closer and closer. And just because we've followed each other and done a lot of movement, all of a sudden, we have proximity with no reactivity. That's pretty big for these dogs, pretty big. I think some of them, do some of these have their canine good citizen? They seem like it.
I think so. And I wanted to say Dakota, but I might be wrong about that.
I think Dakota does. Does canine have, could Dakota have the canine good citizen? Because they're really well trained, but the group dynamic is hard.
Yeah, Ella told me. I was really glad to hear that.
Yeah,
That's a good sign.
yeah,
And then because she walks so nicely, he walks so nicely, he's definitely
yeah,
adoptable.
yeah, totally. And if the slip is on nice and high, he'll probably fine on a slip collar, but just some people wouldn't be able to do it. You have to be skilled, again, to use any of the tools, but it's great. Okay, let's keep going, and we're going to go back and do a little bit of obedience, then call it. No more weaving, we're just walking back. Let your doggy pee, poo, whatever you want. Yes, you're so cute. Yes. Oh, yes, I'm going to go on the trail. We're going to sniff. We decided we want to do a sniff. Oh, you got the zoomies? Do you got the zoomies? Oh, my goodness. Yes, be careful because the slip can come off, so be careful. Yeah. All right. That's very cute. You made his day.
That's like I love me a martingale.
Yeah.
Heads are the same size as our neck.
And we're going to go back to our meeting spot.
Good boy.
I got to find some of those good chicken strips. Good job, Bo.
What did you find? You need Snickers?
Yep, Sniff is good. Yeah. Yeah, well, this started at 2, so we'll probably go till 3, and then if people want to take more dogs out, that's fine. No. Just restart it, yeah.